Okay, so sound's on, cameras are on. It's time. It's time to tell you a story that you'll never forget. Wouldn't that be something? Anyways, I get this thing set up to where it will catch on fire. You see, us Alaskans, we know how to build a fire. This isn't that hard. Hopefully I don't jinx myself here. So I just got done watching the Super Bowl with the Falcons and with the Patriots. I'm very sorry for the Falcon fans. It was a close game, but they jinxed themselves. You know, there's a lot of drama that goes along with the Super Bowl and sports of that like. And I try not to get too caught up in all that because I think it's ridiculous and silly. See? Nice fire already. It's gonna start cooking. That what you hear is a bus breaking down. Literally, a bus has just broke down right, not that far from where I'm at. Anyways, so I guess we should get started on the story after this bus leaves. Make sure this thing's still on. Yep. Okay. All right. Let me check the cameras. Alright. The story won't take that long. Believe it or not, I've only had s'mores, I think, one time in my entire life. I think that's about it. So I bought some graham crackers. And I've got some marshmallows, and I've got Hershey's chocolate. Of course, you have to have all three. Now these marshmallows, they are made for s'mores. They're actually flat, thin, and also I brought some bamboo sticks so I can roast some marshmallows. Okay. But first, the scary story. Okay, so if you've watched my first video, you know about the silver-toothed grizzly bear. And when that happened, I was about 3 years old. Well, you see, that wasn't the end of something scary happening in my life. Something else happened that I feel like I have to tell you. And this could go down as one of the scariest stories maybe someone's ever told, but not entirely, I think. But from my perspective, I think there's nothing worse you can do to a 3-year-old. Pretty much nothing worse. There is some other more worse things, of course, but so this story is called The Devil. So one night, the families gathered around the TV. It's a 27-inch Sony floor model. Really heavy. Technicolor. And the movie we're watching was Halloween 2. Now, I can't remember if this happened before or after the bear. However, with these things happening so close to one another, that right there in itself made it for a very scary situation. So we're watching Halloween 2. And I look over to my right, and I see the plate glass windows. They're both of the windows, the same windows I saw the bear. And it's got a bunch of snow on the ground, and nothing's happening. So I look back, and my brothers, my father, and my mother are watching Halloween 2. Well, after a little while, my father says, "I'm getting really tired. I'm gonna go to bed." So he goes off and goes to bed. So we're still watching Halloween 2, and back in the late 70s, early 80s, the couches were pretty much squared off. And when they're being squared off, there was no drapes that went down to the floor. So it was just high off the ground, just a bunch of wood pegs on the couches and the love seats. And it made an L shape. And so I'm sitting there watching the movie, and I look out the window again. But there's something out there. There's someone out there. And the thing, or whatever it is walking in a circle. And it keeps walking in a circle. And I try to get my mom, my brothers, their attention. I said, look, there's something outside. And they said, shut up, Bucky. And I said, okay. So I didn't say anything. But then something happened. Something caught their attention. And what was it? It was a ring of fire. And they all stood up after that. And they all came to the window. And I went to the window. And all of a sudden, I'm face to face with the devil. Satan himself. Looking at him eye to eye. All of a sudden, the devil just takes off. And my brothers are like, lock the door. So they go to the front door. And they barely get it closed, locked in time. And the beast is at the door. And it's saying, let me in. Let me in. Over and over again. Banging on the door. My brothers are scared. They're squealing. They're yelling. They're really scared. Next thing that happens, the beast is gone. And the beast disappears in the wintertime, snow. And the beast goes somewhere else. And my brothers are like, the back door! So they run to the back door. And they get it locked just in time. And right when they unlock the door, the beast almost made it in. Then the beast was at the back door and was banging on the door, saying, let me in, let me in. And they didn't let the beast in. All of a sudden the beast ran to the front door. And there was the beast, banging on the front door. And my brothers, they let the beast in. And I ran. I went underneath the couches. All of a sudden the beast comes right for me. And it picks me up. I'm looking face to face with the beast. And the lights came on, the mask is pulled off, and it's my father. I was 3. So that's the story of the devil.